Because it's just cheer 25. That's it.
Yeah.
No exclamation point, no X.
Yeah, there was no extra things.
The winery's being built.
Moroccan incident. Let's have a look at this.
I need
What's
more
this?
workers for the booze factories of Midland.
Sorry guys, can I just very quickly pause this? I need to read this. This is pretty important. It's a big event to do.
I object.
War between the Kingdom of Spain and Morocco. Does that have something to do with that?
I'm already
There you go,
in
Colonist.
that war.
Thank
That's
you.
the problem. So I'm like going to have to pick between get fucked in the ass or get fucked really badly in the ass whilst I'm already at war.
In the ass or the face? Where would you like it, sir?
Pretty much.
my.
Kind of confusing here. It's like, oh, I'm already at war. Why am I getting like CVs and being forced to choose to go into war immediately? So I'm gonna get all these negative effects immediately.
Well, it's just those damn Spaniards, bloodthirsty.
Yeah, well, there we go. I got a CB despite already being at war, and I took a prestige hit because of reasons.
Prestige? What's that?
I mean, it's amazing. They've got like a super amazing general, but they have no army as well. Hello, corny joke. Welcome to the going pretty well Spain actually.
See, there's got to be a way to see. Haha! I'm currently 5.5% of the world's production of booze.
Where are you seeing that at? Oh, probably your trade.
I went to production, clicked on the item, and then it tells you percentage of world production on the contextual menu that pops up.
I actually wonder how much sulfur I produce. That's my biggest export.
Your biggest export is brimstone.
Well, yes, Huscastle. We will be friends. You're only on my sphere, you know. Actually, what does my sphere look like right now? Looks like
Glad
this.
I don't have to subsidize one of my factories. Let's see, what are my demands? I'm producing iron and steel. Daily profitability, market spending, estimating each day. So I'm just like, I have to import most of my iron. All right, RGO map mode. That's, or infrastructure works too, I think.
I produce 131 sulfur a day.
Yeah. So, figured out how to make more fruit in Switzerland.
Rebel scum.
Do you have more liberals popping up, Bob?
Damn, rebels are wanting more votes and shit.
Okay, so...
Is it on way to Universal? Because you just say, well, have more money, you know, get more votes. It's that simple, really.
What am I on? Let's see here. I am on way to Universal.
Oh, yeah, then just say...
I think that's what I'm on, too. Where is
We
that?
want more votes, sir.
Oh yeah,
Well, how
shit.
much money
Like,
do you have?
almost a third of the population wants to change the Universal right now.
I imagine they do.
And 16.8% of the upper house does it. Fine, we'll do it.
Go communist and seize the means of production. I don't know how to do
Fine.
that.
Well, you can encourage. Well, I mean, we can't do it right now. I mean, there's only, I
Because it
think,
doesn't exist.
reactionary liberals, reactionary, conservative. I think the only thing that
Well,
exists right
you
now.
can. There is a way around that. You can encourage liberal thought, and when communism starts, a percentage of your liberal population will go communist automatically.
Okay, so liberals...
Just like
equal
if you,
communists.
Just like when fascism starts, nationalists or reactionaries will split off into fascists when that starts. So it's kind of like it subdivides the broad policies when they come about.
Welcome to Roach's Guide on how to coup countries.
I think I'm the one that's played the most of this game, so I'm passing on my tribal knowledge.
Basic industry, armaments, consumer goods, build railroads.
If I don't pass it on, it'll go. It'll just fade away.
Tax
You'll be lost to
efficiency.
the sands of time.
Yay!
I know how to tax the poor better. Huzzah!
Hooray!
My taxes are actually pretty low right now.
Are they meeting their life needs, Ben? Because that means they've got money to spare.
37% of my poor people are meeting their everyday needs right now.
Yes, Bardic Nerd. Knowing how to coup countries is very useful.
But the middle class could use a tax break.
I have the middle class and the upper class completely reduced on taxes as far as they'll go. The lower classes are max taxed, and they're all still meeting their life needs.
Jesus Christ.
What's going on here?
There's too much money around.
Can I make it 200% tax? Is that a thing?
I don't know. In EU4, I once made Sergey pay more
You
than
just
100%.
have, you just have the leader of
tariffs.
your nation go out into the middle of the capital city square. Just goes, well, listen, we have too much money. We're going to need to have a portion of the population sign away their souls so we can make up the deficit.
I'll allow it.
Uh-oh, militarism rising. Why is it rising? Oh, it's the fucking Temperance League.
Maybe it's the fact that you're taxing your population so much.
But I'm not! Just the lower classes, that's all.
It's
And
just-
they're
oh,
all
yeah.
getting
Just-
that.
They're not
every-
people.
Everybody
You're right,
except
they're not
those
people.
4 guys.
But they're not people. My country still recognizes them.
Poor people are not people? Is that what I just heard?
I'm not sure it's wise to have you and like the 5 of the people who are the rich people in the country just start doing that.
Hey, I figured out how
Well,
to make more liquor.
Whoa, hold on. It's 5 of me. It's me and 37 others now.
Oh my!
Whole 37
Am I
capitalists.
planning any more Supreme Ruler? I am planning more Supreme Ruler. I've just been really strapped for time.
Arma takes up a whole... It's a big time sink.
It is a big time sink, actually.
Jesus, man, I'm just making. What do I do about all this money?
It's even worse when you're trying to make the maps from scratch.
How hard is the terrain editor to use anyway?
The terrain editor is not hard to use, but the process to get the terrain like correctly built requires like minimum is like 6 different programs. One of them which you can get a 3 months free trial for, but is paid. You have to actually purchase for 35 bucks. I'm on the like 3 month free trial for it right now. And
Get out of Netherlands.
you have
Belgium,
to have
France.
some knowledge of C++, some knowledge of image editing software, so GIMP or Photoshop. Once you get to like the technical stuff like aside and figure out how to appropriately like build the file structures so that everything's getting the information from the right processes. It's mostly the biggest part of the time sink is like the art aspect of it is making sure the textures are in right and the roads are laid down correctly, because vehicles follow roads, which means roads have different sections of code attached to them and stuff like that. So like I spent about a day learning how to do the mechanics of it, and then now I'm just trying to like kind of get better at making the maps look realistic and stuff like that. Right out of the right out of the gate, scale is difficult when there's nothing to compare anything to. It's like, oh, this little plane here looks like it'll be big enough for a small town. Oh, it's the size of Manhattan. My bad. What's nice about the terrain editor is that you have access to all of the normal Arma assets, and you can import the mod assets into it too, and you have more access to the items than you do in the Eden editor, so you can scale them up and down, so you can make buildings bigger and smaller and things like that, and rotate them so they fit onto the terrain differently. You have a lot more control of the minutia. Let's see. Culture. I don't know if I'm ready to have culture.
Well, I know I would ask that because we're putting together a more common mod list for things is what we're gonna be doing.
Mhm.
Which I'm just waiting for the other officers to be like, let's add this, let's take this away, or whatever it might be. So once that's rolled out, will be a good thing. Because if you want to like import assets from like a mod list or something like that, I would just ask that it be from like that mod list so that I don't have to do any extra fucking around with other mods. Because everyone knows I love doing that.
Yeah, updating that server is a really smooth and efficient process.
Yeah,
Tropical wood production in Switzerland increases.
I,
Just thought you should know.
but
Nice.
How?
Don't
you
ask
have like a
questions.
super secret site in the Alps where
High,
you like
high in the Alps, guarded by crack gerbil jaegers.
see here. This army needs. What do you need? Oh, first you need to combine.
Do I need more clerks?
Five,
Like,
one,
how
three.
many
I need
clerks is the right amount of
cannon.
clerks?
All the clerks. Country
Well, it
full of
gives-
clerks.
It gives you like a breakdown. It's for clerks you need it's 4% is optimal.
Okay, so let's go to Middle Land. Clerks. Workforce. Ooh, factory cost down. Clerks. Oh, not even close. 1.8%. Can we
Well,
do
you can get a quick
Operation
reference
Iraqi
right underneath your technology bar. That's like slowly filling up with what technology you're getting. That little magnifying glass. If you have your mouse over it, that gives you a breakdown of your intellectuals
Oh,
and your
okay.
clerks.
Clerks 1.37 total percent of the population. 4% is optimal. Okay, I'll keep doodling that then.
Yeah.
Population is growing large. I'm doing my best to attract immigrants into Switzerland. Yes, come work in the booze factories in the tropical.
That's where all the Prussians are going.
They're coming here to work in the tropical
Actually,
wood
there
plantations.
is an immigration map mode, isn't there?
I believe so.
Migrations
Yeah.
map mode. Oh,
It
Prussia's
might-
red.
Well, the thing is I'm not sure if it's been changed. But
yeah,
it's weighted.
immigrations.
It's weighted towards the New World. So essentially, almost every old world nation
there it
loses.
Apparently, Prussians are moving to Saxony. I'm not sure why. It's Saxony first, and then the United States. Oh, Prussians are moving to Mexico too. Interesting. Where are the Austrians?
Oh, I'm
fleeing
getting
to? Wow.
immigrants.
The Austrians are fleeing to the United States. Look at them go.
I'm getting Austrians coming into Switzerland here.
Austria's gonna very quickly fall off if it keeps
I think
depleting
I think
manpower.
Austria's gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, like they've only got 47 brigades. They had a war for Hungary because that rebelled.
Can I go to war
Huh.
if I'm neutral? No.
They're
Apparently,
not doing
everybody's pretty good with the Netherlands. Nobody's really moving away.
I think there's a decision I have to take. Let's see. Freedom of religion, Smithianism, political
Netherlands is actually
neutrality.
number 8 on the Great Power list right now.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Spain seems to be doing all right, apart from just a few places where people like just internally moving. But other than that, everyone just seems to be mostly sticking around. Like a whole 3 migrants going to Mexico. Ooh.
So if I can get enough prestige, I can abandon my own neutrality. Anything happened in the last 15 minutes? A bunch of Prussians left Prussia.
No, Spain started eating Morocco.
Not in as great a numbers as Austrians are fleeing Austria, though.
Well, they just had their war. They just had their Hungarian Revolution, so there's probably a lot of Hungarian Austrians that are leaving.
See,
Yeah.
Have a modifier central banking. Have a higher industrial score than 70. Have invented modern central banking. I gotta figure out how to bank.
How to bonk.
Well,
Ooh.
time to outlaw slavery.
If I can get more money, I can build a tunnel.
If I get more money, I can make even more money. Yay! I've discovered chemotherapy. All right, everybody, shoot this up. It'll fix you good.
Oh my.
Poison. But
It's delightful.
Everyone get ready for your mercury and laudanum. NASA, welcome to the sphere.
Tax the Austrians. Well, I mean, they're immigrants, so they should be paying their fair share. How am I supposed to have prestige? Political neutrality gives me minus 1.5. So I'm gonna have to, like, get it through a doodle. Through, like, an event or something. Or just become very cultural. Gotta figure out how this banking thing works.
Born with a heart full of pluralism.
you also can get some natural prestige gain through your culture research.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm doing realism right now. And let's see.
Making too much money. Gotta keep dropping taxes.
Everybody's too rich for their own good in this place.
Making 600.
Is Neuchâtel Swiss or a separate state? It is a separate state that is I think it's a vassal or puppet of mine. Satellite of
It exists.
Satellite of me. That Prussia has a core on.
It's there. It does a thing.
Yay! First colony turned into a state.
All right, I've officially ended all tariffs.
Yeah, I actually did
What
that
was
too.
missing? Cannon. Do I need more cannon in this army?
I think we
Yes.
could all use a little more canon in our lives. Canon movie classics. Wow, I make a lot of money from booze.
Dude, but
It's
you,
your
you set
only
out to plan your economy around it, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
It's
and
your
I'm-
only major industry.
It is my only major industry, and I'm almost done with a winery too. Do I have another vassal to the right? I don't know who that is. Who are you?
That
Who- that's
Austria is
Lich-
to your
that's-
right.
Yeah, that's Liechtenstein. AKA a cancerous polyp upon Switzerland's butt.
Oh, that tiny little thing, yes.
Yeah, on the other side.
Liechtenstein.
I like
In
to
the
think that
Austrian
my
sphere.
face is at Geneva and my butt is rubbing up against Austria.
It's a good
How-
place for it.
That's how I look at my country. Mooning Austria. Still haven't figured out how to build railroads in anywhere other than like one spot. 2 spots? Let's see.
Get better railroads.
I like the cut of Switzerland's jib, in that
Wait,
they
are we allowed to be
they're-
friends now? Nope.
I don't know.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope, we're still
That's
not allowed to be
right.
friends.
Okay, well, you can just be in my sphere still. I'll just keep buying your Swiss tropical wood, I guess. I gotta look
I
at the
think you may
RTO
be
map
getting
mode.
swindled by the Swiss.
Where
Why
is
I
the
never?
RGO map mode. RGO, here we go. You got fruit, you got some grain, you got coal, you got beef, more beef, you got a little bit of wood. I don't see any tropical wood in your country, man. I don't believe you.
Where's the beef? It's in Switzerland.
That reminds me of I don't know why that reminds me of that there's like a picture that popped up at some point. It was saying what was it, Buffalo Wild Wings or some like restaurant was bought out by Arby's for like $2 billion or something like that. And then the caption was just like, how the fuck did Arby's get $2 billion?
I don't think I've ever eaten at an Arby's before.
Yeah. Well,
You
I mean,
don't
it's
get- you
it's
don't
it's
need
one of
to.
those restaurant chains. You were just like, who eats there? It's like Long John Silver's, Arby's,
Never eaten
and
at Long John Silver's. I don't know if I've ever
Yeah.
seen a I've heard that it exists. But I don't
Exactly.
think I've ever
How does
seen
this?
one.
Yeah, how does it exist?
I don't think I've ever actually seen one.
But we know it exists, though, right?
Ah,
it's
the
like one of those
hourly
things.
who's playing who? Benjamin Mandic, is playing as Switzerland. Commissar Roach is playing as the Netherlands. Bundeswehr Bob is playing as Prussia. And Utari is playing as Spain.
Okay, the liberals have lost some in there in my country, but the anarcho-liberals then gained some in my country.
Super.
They're
liberal.
just
It's just liberals, except that they campaign for no government. Just,
all they did
we're
was
going to
become-
win the election and then abolish all elections.
Oh man.
Don't
That's
make
right.
the rules.
I'm good with that. Let's vote for that. It's like-
Yes.
I
Makes
I don't
sense.
get anarchism. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Hang on, I gotta go to my anarchy meeting.
Well, that's a joke, but there are anarchy groups, and I don't understand what that means. It seems entirely contradictory. Like, yeah, I'm a part of an organized group that supports and advocates for anarchism.
Support
What?
for not having an organized organization at a higher level.
It's like they're speaking Mandarin to me, and I don't know what they mean that you're saying.
Oh god, my militancy's going back up again. God damn it.
Well, don't do that.
It's the Jacobins and the
Ah.
Cristianos.
A winery's been built, and it's already
Cristiano
profitable. Hell,
Sorry, nobody's gonna get that reference. Nobody's gonna get that. That's a stretch even for me. For anyone who doesn't know, the Cristiano brothers are are Christian filmmakers that make subpar films, and I enjoy watching bad films. So.
Subpar Roach. Oh, come.
Oh yes, let's discuss Neil Breen on that subject.
Oh my God! Can we
Have you
please?
watched it, Bob? By the way,
No, I
Faithful
haven't got a
Findings.
copy of it.
Okay, Faithful Findings is on Amazon Prime. That's one of his films.
Okay, I guess I gotta sign back up for Amazon Prime.
Current input.
It's.
How is this?
I would
place
say Amazon
profitable?
Prime's worth having. Out of all the subscription services, I like Amazon Prime the most because you get more benefits than just watch this video. That's me.
I'm so good at making booze. Nobody works at this factory and it's profitable somehow.
Von Moltke's reforms. Why, yes.
All of them Moltkes.
Until 1867. Well, I mean,
Made
that
places
would be
that-
if I wanna
Not yet.
fight somebody, though.
I'm just building up my economy, engaging in world political discussions, and accruing money so I can learn how to blow up a mountain and build a railroad.
Yeah, right. The Swiss Prime Minister's a dude with a suitcase talking about tropical wood.
Am I subsidizing
Oh,
that
we go
factory?
from door to door.
Yes, I am. Factories. So it's turning a profit because I'm giving it money.
Very profitable quarter.
I don't know why they built it here. There's not enough people in this state to occupy the current factories. I should probably stop subsidizing that. That one too. Guys, you guys can move out to other places and everybody move to Middleland and work in the. Oh yeah, it's closed now. Well, that person lost his shirt. Like so. Oh wait, whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, no,
Whoa.
like a new project popped up for a fraction of a second, and I had enough time to click on projects to see what it was, and it was expand the liquor distillery. But it got funded by the capitalists like that. Which is fine by me. 3 bankrupt factories, and we're expanding the liquor factory. Well, it's really turning a profit these days.
It's a bubble. It's gonna burst.
I don't know. Everybody needs booze.
Or is it too big to fail? Is your liquor industry your banking or our banking industry? Like, is it?
No, I think my banking industry will probably end up being the banking industry.
Switzerland has the Fort Knox of wine.
We keep all the finest wine here. Well, I mean, we don't really, because the wine factory closed like a day after it opened.
It's too elegant for our taste. We need just hard liquor.
Silk production. The Swiss silk production just went up. Well, I do have mountain cattle here,
Mountain cattle.
also known as goats. Oh, that's Liechtenstein.
A railroad for every bad woman and child.
I need more coal. So I can have a focus on coal on like yeah, if I click here. But I don't want to do that yet.
Hey, Prussia, you want to kick France
Yeah,
because
that
they
would be
just
that
lost
one.
their alliance with Britain?
No, that wouldn't be that one. Build railroads.
Have you remilitarized yet?
I don't know. Their military power is a bit greater than mine. What's Spain's stake in it?
Well, they're helping you.
To help me.
Okay.
Well, I don't have a
A weak
justification on
France is
them.
good for me.
I think
I
a weak France
believe
is
you,
good for
but-
the world.
Yeah.
I mean, I could justify a war goal on them.
I just had like
Alsace
I just had
Lorraine.
I just had an uprising and immediately killed it.
I guess I could. No, like I could justify taking a state
Oh,
from them.
it was
I
a
guess.
force of Jacobean rebels. Yep, killed it.
They're
well.
dead. It doesn't matter.
Oh, there's the uprising.
Serbia.
Kind of tipped your hat there, buddy.
Basically.
Yeah, a couple of brigades just rise up well ahead of the rest of
Combat medicine? I'm Switzerland. A telegram has arrived. I get prestige. But I don't think I'm going to keep it for that long because my political neutrality means it goes down by negative 1.5 per month, I think it is. Where are we losing
them.
money?
Mobilize the reserves.
To kill rebels?
There's a lot of them.
kind of rebels are they?
Jacobean.
Should close the cement factory.
It's this time of the world where the Jacobean rebels were they're fucking everywhere.
Well, if I close the cement factory, that would mean those 10,000 men would go work in the other factory. I like that. Because this thing isn't profitable because I don't produce enough coal. That's true. Yeah, Epic Total War. See the various tech unlock event, look through them and try to find the better ones.
Well, I guess I can fabricate on France. We kick each other out of France, I guess. So let me get this. The Spanish just want to kill the French. Is that what they just want to charge across the Pictoparines and just like,
as is tradition?
Is that a Spanish tradition?
Killing Frenchmen?
Ever since the Peninsula campaign, I'm assuming.
Oh, I mean that's not really tradition. It was just It was more of a one-time thing.
It only needs to happen once for it to become a tradition. It's just
Well,
what
I
you
don't
want.
think that's how traditions work. I think you have to repeat it for it to be a tradition. Hey, a railroad's been built. Huzzah! Level 3.
But yeah, I can fire von Moltke's reforms, and we can kick the shit out of the French if you want to.
What's with
I'm
purple
down
blob
for that.
with
Just
yellow
Switzerland
lines?
one in.
I don't think I can join in a war, Bob.
Well, not with that attitude.
Who are you fighting?
The French, apparently.
I'm gonna go with no.
Well, actually, let's go with this. Let's go with this. The Spanish approached the Prussians about like killing French, and the Russians were on board because why the fuck not? And then Prussia was like, "Hey, Switzerland, you want in on this?" And the Swiss said no.
Do it.
Well, I mean, I have well, for me, a decent-sized border with the Husitzes already.
The Husitzes. I mean, you're gonna have actually a border with me if everything goes according to plan.
So I'm okay with that. We're friends.
Are you? Are we? Are we? You're just in my sphere. We're not friends.
See, I just buy your shit.
No, I buy your shit at a discount. You're confused, sir.
You're more like the quarter 7-Eleven. Elections are starting. Know who you should elect? Chairman of the booze factory. That guy knows what's going on. Oh, no wonder I'm losing money. The booze factory is suddenly less profitable. You know what?
About 75% of the way. I've got 75 more days until my justification is ready, which I should probably then start mobilizing.
Yes, Stephen. Unfortunately, I'm in negative balance because we've just suffered an economic collapse. Suddenly, like, people just don't want to buy my goods.
Suddenly, people don't want to buy my goods.
Like,
Who are the ally? The Papal States and the Kingdom of Sardinia. Okay.
No, don't subsidize it. Extra shit. Fuck, close that factory. We don't need cement. We need glass for... Okay, well, all right. Well, as long as I'm not paying for it, you do what you want.
Suddenly becomes
Why
profitable.
are there Mexican troops do you? Those are Neuchâtelian. See, they've got a little cross on it. It's slightly different.
Why are there Mexican troops near you?
Well,
I knew it! That was the plot! You're bringing the wood in from Mexico is what you're doing! You're passing it off to Swiss! I knew it!
Economic policy debated. Okay. Laissez-faire. Nobody likes laissez-faire.
Oh god, rebel spawned.
So you're not ready to fight is what you're saying?
Not now.
God damn it.
I was.
Spain. I've had 25% increases to my CB generation speed on
So how about
on France.
how about state capitalism? I like the sound of that. Because the word state in it means later on I'll take your shit. Oh, literacy's going up too. That's nice.
Liturgy.
It's ironic that I mispronounced the word literacy. Go planned economy. Let's build a Swiss wall and make the French pay for it.